Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me for this segment, we have Sara, Mehle, ESG Index Strategist with Nasdaq Global Indexes, to discuss support and resistance levels in the Nasdaq-100 through the end of the year. Sara, it's great to see you as always. Welcome back to Trade Talks. And really, 2022 has been a mixed bag for this index.
Hey, Jill, good to see you. Yes, so with 14 days trading days left in the year after today's close, I really just wanted to give a review of what we're seeing here on that Nasdaq-100 index point and figure chart. I say a mixed bag because we've seen the index fall a little over 3% over the last week, but we've also seen the index rise about 7.5% over the last 30 days, so since November 9th. I have a little snapshot here of the long-term chart going back to 2020. We really saw, some strong directions, some strong moves, throughout 2021. And then this year, if you just see, we started off, we've had some fits and starts, but we really have seen some downward price action. But as of late, we've seen the chart start to pick up some steam. So something that is a positive in our mixed bag, I would say. We've seen the chart give 2 consecutive point and figure buy signals, so this confirms follow through. And also when we saw the chart move to give that buy signal, the chart actually moved back into a positive trend for the first time since the fall, so since September. This was the 6th trend change that we saw on this chart for this year, which is the most changes we've seen in a single year for the Nasdaq-100 index since 2010. So with all that said, we are trading right in the middle of the 10-week trading band. So a normal, if you will, reading, readings that get 60 or above, or even negative 60 or below. That's when we start to see those, outside of those extreme ranges, overbought or oversold. But moving into, again, those final 14 trading days of the year, I think the consecutive buy signals that we saw, the positive trend, these are some positives, despite a generally down week.
And what about the support and resistance levels that you're watching?
So right now we're holding support actually at 11,500. So I think this is a very important level, because here, if we were to move one box lower to 11,400, we would see the chart move back to a sell signal. We haven't really seen the chart hold support like this, at least through the last 6 months. On the chart in front of you, we have July 2022 through present day action. So we are going to see if this is able to reverse back up into X's, which we would need to see, those consistently higher prices. And then we would need to start to see breaking through those overhead resistance levels. So again, that buy signal that was given in December, which is noted there with the green C. And then we need to start moving through those overhead levels. We have more resistance at 12,100, 12,700, and then again at 13,700. So in the things that we'd like to see, again, we saw that return to positive trend. That's a check mark. Consecutive buy signals, that is another check mark, positive, if you will. So now we just need to see that continued price action to see if we're able to kind of hold this trend. This year, as I mentioned and showed, it's been almost directionless, just with all the trend changes. So really looking forward to hopefully kicking off the new year with some trends that are here to stay. But yeah, look out for those levels. Again, 11,500 is what we're sitting at. And then the trend line would be tested there at 11,100.
All right, Sara, appreciate the insight as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.